Hey Sagittarius, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I am here to do your August 2019 general reading. It's a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everybody, but if it does, if you can give me a like, a share, subscribe. If you want to write me a comment, I'd love to hear from you, and I will get back to you if it needs to be getting back to, because I do read them all. Oops. Okay, I'm just going to shuffle up a little bit, and then we will get started. Hope you guys are doing well. We're coming to the end of our Mercury retrograde. I don't know if you guys have experienced anything weird. I had some people that, they did, and there's other people that didn't notice that at all. I did a little bit. I ran into an old friend that she's actually a very good friend, that, we went to high school together, we worked together, we saw each other like every weekend, even after we had kids, but then once, life gets in the way, so we did kind of lose touch, even though, we were still friends, nothing happened. But we lived in the same neighborhood for years, and then when she moved away, like 20 minutes away, not even a big deal, but her mom still lived in the neighborhood, yet I never ran into her, just like accidentally ran into her or anything. And, we didn't bother getting in touch on Facebook or Instagram or any of that stuff. But yet, we're just like ran in together like a shopping center that I just happened to be at with her, and she was there at the same time, and it was just weird. And that's what they said with Mercury retrograde. You'll run into people from the past, and you'll have a hard time communicating or, getting your thoughts across to come out your mouth. I experienced that too. I don't know if you experienced any of that stuff, but some people did. But then there was others till they didn't even notice anything with the eclipses and the full moon and the eclipse days and all kinds of weird stuff. But, all right. So I did meditate on your energy, and I'm just going to cut the cards, and we will get started. If you're new here, thank you for popping in. I hope you like it. Get to come back again. And if you've been here before, I really do appreciate you coming back. Second. Sagittarius 2019. Can you tell me for Sagittarius in 2019 August? Sagittarius 2000. Hello. Not today. Can you tell me for Sagittarius 2019 in August? All right. In your central issues, you have the Chariot. All right, now this can be a feeling of, it could possibly be travel, but it's also feeling like you need to keep something balanced or reined in. See how these two horses are there, and it looks like they kind of want to go their separate ways, and he's just trying to keep them reined in together, going down the same path. And it also can be a time when you're thinking something, or you're saying you're going to do one thing, and then you totally do something totally different. So, we'll see where that goes from that. Oops. Sagittarius 2019. What can you tell me about Sagittarius in August 2019? What can you tell me for Sagittarius August 2019? Sagittarius. Okay, and then your conflict is the Two of Pentacles, and this is where you're going to try to balance things out. Like you'll have, it's possible you have to make your priorities known, or you have to set your priorities, or make sure you know what priorities you have. You're adapting to change, and you're trying to keep a balance, which would explain the Chariot, because you might be trying to balance out something. All right, so that's your conflict. So your central issue is the Chariot, and then your conflict is balancing something out. So maybe you are having a hard time figuring out what to balance and how you're going to go forward with that. So let's see what else we can find out. What's going on in your head? Hello. Not too many. Hold on. All right. Now it's going to Sagittarius August 2019. Jeez. All kinds of jumping out. Alright. Alright, well, what's going on in your subconscious? Two cards came out. We have the Queen of Swords and then the Three of Cups. Now, Queen of Swords is like, she doesn't pull any punches. She's not very emotional. Not that she doesn't have feelings, but she's just not emotional about it. She's not going to show anybody that's not in her closest circle. Now, this could be your present energy, or this could be somebody in your environment. But then we have the Three of Cups. And this is celebration, it's friendship, it's community. So what's going on with the two of these? Now, in your deepest head, good Lord, in your mind, in your subconscious, you have the feelings of this. So maybe you're thinking about, friends and your community and, just having friends around, getting together with family, friends, doing, celebrating, all right? But then also that you have to be kind of like a tougher nut, I guess, not have such, like not having such a soft heart possibly, or not being too sensitive. And also, it's possible, see, with her sword, she's not taking too much bull. Like, she's going to cut right through all the BS. So, we'll see what goes on with that. But it's just, it just could be maybe because you're trying to balance things out. Or possibly, you are traveling, but you're still trying to balance things out. And you're, reuniting with some peoples. So, all right, let's see. What do we have for Sagittarius in August 2019? What do we have for Sagittarius August 2019? All right, well, two of those popped out, and this is your past, all right? And, oh, wait. Well, three of them popped out. I guess I can try reading this. We'll see if this can happen. We have the Star. Now this is hope and joy and optimism, all right, and rejuvenation. So this is a feeling of, feeling good. You have the Nine of Pentacles. So this is where you have your comfort and your stability. But then you have the Four of Cups, where you're having like a little bit of, maybe you're contemplating something, you're feeling maybe a little bit disappointed or unsatisfied with the situation, because we're here, you have the Three Cups, maybe you were expecting to get the fourth, and you didn't get it when you wanted it, so now that, the universe or the divine is offering it to you, you're contemplating not taking it, because you're just not feeling like, you didn't give it to me the way I wanted it, so now you're offering it to me, I don't want it. That kind of feeling about it, maybe. So, but you do have the Nine of Pentacles and the Star in your past. So I don't know if this is, again, now this could be 1 week, 1 month, a year. I'm not sure how far back it goes. But where you're feeling optimistic and rejuvenated and having joy and happiness. And you had the Nine of Pentacles, so you had your luxury, your stability, and your rewards. But then you were feeling like you needed more, you didn't get everything you wanted. And that brought you into this possible keeping things on the straight and narrow and balancing it out stuff, or possibly traveling. So, and again, that whole time with this in your subconscious of this tough as nails person. This could be Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. Does not have to be woman. It's just the energy of, all right? And then your community and your friendship and your celebration, parties, happiness, kind of thing. All right, so let's see what goes on elsewise. So what crowns you? And what the crowns is like what's in your, not your subconscious, but in your main thoughts, all right? Well, we got the Moon crowning you. And the Moon crowning you would be like things that are a little confused, a little bit unclear. All right, so you would always see things very clear by light or by sunlight, but they could be kind of unclear in like the shadowiness of the moon. All right, so that's in your main conscious. So whatever is going on, you feel like it's not clear to you. All right, I am going to clarify these. Now I'm very curious. All right, let's see what's in your possible outcome. Sagittarius possible outcome. What do we got? All right, the Page of Pentacles. Now this is, you're planting seeds, okay? This is like, he's a new energy, he's very young. He's feeling like he wants to start like possibly a business idea, or, you know, maybe a new job, something that's going to cause opportunity and abundance. But it's new, so he needs to be nurtured, all right? And he's planting the seeds. So let's see what else we can find. All right, let's see if I can clarify the Chariot. Chariot for Sagittarius. What can you tell me about the Chariot, please? Can you please clarify this? The Chariot. All right. Let's see. Well, we got the World. Now this is a completion of a cycle. All right. So this is the completion. All right. Everything's in this particular cycle. It's completed with the Chariot. So again, I think it might be making a trip to go see, you know, friends or family, community or family. All right. And so that's what that could be. Or it could be you finally were able to keep things on the straight and narrow and balancing them out. Let's see if I can get anything for the Two of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius? What can you tell me about the Two of Pentacles for Sagittarius in August? Oop, please. Oops. Oh, thank you. All right. And then you got the Nine of Wands. And the Nine of Wands is all about defending, or well, not necessarily defending, but it's more like resilience and pushing forward. So you're really trying to make sure you balance things out. All right. So you got the possible moving, or the keeping on the straight and narrow, and the end of a cycle. And you're pushing really hard to make it happen, or the balancing happens. Okay. And now, let's see, with the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups. I'm going to get, can you clarify the Queen of Swords and the Three of Cups for me? Not too many. Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. What can you tell me about the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups? Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. What can you tell me, please, about the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups? What can you tell me about that? Oh, hello. Try that again. Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups. What can you tell me about the Three of Swords and the Queen of Cups? All right. Oh, okay. Three of Pentacles popped up. So this is teamwork and collaboration and trying, yeah, just you're building something. All right, so that would make sense when it comes to, all right, all right, so you're trying to collaborate or have teamwork with a group of people in your community or neighbors, friends, and this one popped up too. This is the Five of Cups. And this is possibly feeling like loss or grief. You know, you had five cups, somehow your cups fell down, emptied out, and you only have two left, but you're not acknowledging the two that you have left. So even though you could fill these cups back up, that's not the end of things, it's not permanent, but you're not even acknowledging what's left back here. So if I put this here, because we had it with the Three of Cups and the Queen of Swords, and don't ask me why, but wedding party came to my head. Like, almost like you were going somewhere because you're trying to do maybe a bachelorette party or a shower for somebody possibly getting married or having a baby. Something where you're celebrating with friends but you feel not left out, but you feel sad about it, some of it, because maybe even though they're friends or family, maybe you feel like it should have been you. Is that possible? Or maybe you're losing a friend, maybe she's moving, maybe something's going on, or it could be a he, it could be a guy, maybe you're going to be a groomsman, and your best friend's getting married, and you're planning a bachelor party, like that kind of thing, and that's what it feels like. It's just like, it feels like there's a celebration going on around you with a group of friends that have to, kind of like put together something or build up something, collaboration type teamwork that you do to celebrate this person's achievements or nuptials or baby coming or whatever they're doing, that, you're being a part of that. And I still feel like this is a person that is just kind of like being, I don't know, this could be your energy, it really could be, again, male or female, doesn't matter, but the person who's going to keep it together. Like, so out of all these people that are involved in it, it's going to be like you're the main person that they're going to go to with their ideas, or they're going to be checking with you if this is okay or if that's okay, or this is the person that you're going to be checking with. But it's almost like the authority in there. I was thinking if this was the person that you're celebrating, but I don't think so. This is just like the main person, like maybe the mother of either the bride or groom, or like just like a figure, a family figure that's looking to make sure that everything turns out for the person that it's being worked out for. Okay, if that makes sense. It's just like, it just feels like an authority energy. Right. Now, I'm not going to clarify all these. The star doesn't need any clarification. The Nine of Pentacles. But how about the Four of Cups? What can you tell? Can you tell me about the Four of Cups? The Four of Cups for Sagittarius in August 2019. What can you tell me about the Four of Cups for Sagittarius in August? I keep saying July. But August 2019. But then again, when you think about it, it's the past. So it could possibly have been in the month of July because it's the past. And I keep saying July, and I don't know why. So maybe that's why. Because, August is just, in 2 days when I'm doing the video. So, okay, that makes sense. But, all right, what can you tell me about the Four of Cups? Jeez. Four of Cups. Okay, and this is moving out of choppy waters into smoother waters, or just traveling in general. All right, so maybe for whatever reason you were feeling despondent about something. Now, even though everything was going so good here for you, whatever was going on next was this action. All right, and again, you were disappointed and like you felt like you should have had more of something. So you're looking to move out of choppy waters, right? Or are you just packing up your shorts and you're leaving leaving your present area, or you're just going for a visit, but you're moving on, all right, either mentally, emotionally, or physically, okay? And I think that's why this is going on, because you're PO'd about something. You didn't get something. You wanted something, you didn't get it, and so you moved on from that. So you could be just dropping that baggage, you're done, or you're just, physically just moving on, all right? And that takes you into this part where you have keeping your chariots. Now, again, I think that was a little bit of travel going on, possibly just trying to keep your everything going and, going on the straight and narrow type of thing. And then you were balancing out some stuff. Now it could be money that you were balancing out, if you're trying to make sure you had your bills paid and money for the expenses of whatever this was, or just, your responsibilities, taking off from work, making sure you have the time for vacation, or whatever the situation was. That was you balancing, and this is where you kind of like being tough through it. You wanted to make sure you got through it, because whatever's going on here is important, because it's in your mind, all right? And then your cycle ended. So however that worked, all right? Now we still have to do the moon. What's up with the moon for Sagittarius in August? What can you tell me about the moon, Sagittarius, for August? Will you let me know? What goes on with Sagittarius with the moon? What can you tell me about the moon in August? Oh, here it is. In August with Sagittarius. All right, well, this is fast movement. All right, so whatever it is, it had to be swift. So what you didn't know about, what you were still unsure about, you were getting the information fast, because you had 2 knights that popped up for you. So this is the Knight of Cups. Okay, now he's romantic. He's like the knight in shining armor. He's all about romance and love and opening up his heart for you. And he's kind of, or for you or for somebody. Okay, it's a general reading, so it could go flip-flop either way. But yeah, he's just like all about love and romance, and he can be moody and like volatile sometimes, depending on his negative. But usually he's thoughtful and he's subtle and he's charming. So this could be an energy of somebody either wanting to get with you or somebody that you know who's getting with somebody. And the Knight of Wands, now he is all about, he's kind of like, he's impulsive and he's reckless, and in his negatives he could be hot-tempered and insensitive. But mostly he's just about energy and action. So I'm thinking this was whatever you were looking for, all right? Whatever you were looking for, that information that was felt like it was being hidden with the moon because it was unclear. You were getting fast information from these 2 knights because they are carriers of information. All right, they're the ones that will bring you messages. All right, so whatever you needed to know, they were bringing it to you. Now this one was just like, energy and action, and this one is about, all like wine and roses kind of guy. So however that works, now that might have been you just at the time maybe meeting the people that were getting married, or up with them, not that you didn't know them, or, and finding out about their marriage, or finding out about their wedding, or, that kind of stuff, getting an invitation, or, or being asked to be in the wedding. Like, I think that was what this says to go with. It's like being asked to be there somewhere. And then, what are you going to do with this Page of Pentacles? What can we tell me about this Page of Pentacles, please? What can you tell me about the Page of Pentacles? Can you get one card? One card, please. You got me reading half the deck. One card, please, for the Page of Pentacles. What can you tell me? Try again. One card for the Page of Pentacles. Jeez. All right, never mind. All right, thank you. All right, I got the Queen of Wands. All right, now she's resourceful, and she's eager, and she's practical, and she's very she's very strong in her own self. You know what I mean? She's like, she's secure. Okay, now, this is an energy for you, possibly. This is your future outcome possibilities. But then we have the Five of Pentacles, and this is feeling like a little bit needy, feeling a little bit insecure. And I don't want to say poverty, but kind of like you're feeling in the need of funds. It's like, maybe money or something. and like the way I'm looking at these people, it's like, even though this is like a hardship looking thing, there's a light on inside this church, and they can go in there and get out of the cold. So I'm thinking, if this is your problem, maybe you're having a little bit of stress with the money that's going to be required for this situation, it'll come back to you. I mean, it's not like you're out of it completely. It just might be hard on you right now, because you have the possibilities of starting some new, some new money opportunities. Maybe you're like, I don't know, maybe you're in sales and you're getting bigger, more commissions, or maybe you're going to take out a loan, or maybe you're going to get an extension on your credit card limit, like that kind of stuff. So I feel like, that whatever that is, you're definitely going to do it because you're resourceful and you're practical, and you're able to figure out what you can do to make this happen. Okay, because I think this is, it just still feels like you're just getting involved with your friends and to go and give somebody a party, kind of, because of their situation, or, they're having a baby, they're getting married. Something. They're doing something. Is there anything else for Sagittarius in August 2019? Do you have anything else that you could tell me about Sagittarius August 2019? Anything else for Sagittarius? Anything else for Sagittarius for me? Something flipped. Okay, yeah. This is the Hangman and the Two of Cups. And I'm thinking, the Hangman might be you taking a minute and saying, okay, well, breathe deep and do whatever I have to do. Make the flight plans, make the travel plans, get together with the peoples that I need to get together with, because we're going to be going to possibly wedding. Okay, you got the Two of Cups. And that's a unity, so it's possible that you're going to be involved in the celebration, the wedding, or what have you, with this unity between, two of your friends, or two people that getting married, and maybe you're involved with it. Yeah, that's what it looks like now. Okay, so I think, let me know if this rings true at all. I'd love to hear about it. And if you can give me, if it resonates, you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a comment, let me know. I want to hear about it. I'm always looking for, feedback on everything, just to see how I'm doing. And I would love to hear about it. And I do read them all, and I will answer back if need be. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your August, and I'll be seeing you probably in a couple weeks, all right? Thank you so much, and you take care.